What I'm going to talk about is the World Bank initiative that we need to give, every country needs to have a system to give early warning to every business if business is potentially to get into the insolvency issue. This is the initiative, and every country has to solve it somehow. And the Estonian statistics is an institution is trying to solve that. And what we are doing now, we are building a prototype how we can find out on any business active on Estonian market that business will have a problem, potential problem. So the first slide displays our basic structure we're trying to apply. This is we are learning about the industry. Okay, we define the industry, we define the specific sector the company is active. We learn about the machine, we'll learn about this sector, about this industry. And so what we have learned, we compare this against the particular business we have. And then we decide if this the business, according to our criteria, is in red. Then if it is, the system will issue a warning signal. This is just a signal from the system to the business. This has any legal, consequences, no other results, but just we inform the business that there could be a problem. So, okay, we have 4 basic layers. What we're trying to use to do the system. The first thing is that we learn the industry, and we just to compare. The machine compares the particular business against the industry, and then we find it out. We call it manual. It's not a manual. It is, of course, a machine will do that. But this is the basic level. The red one is machine learning. We define the features which, according to industry, will put this business to the red. And this is the machine we have a data set. We compare to we do the clustering, and the machine will tell. The third one is the unsupervised learning, where it's more close to the neural network stuff. It's close to the artificial intelligence, when the machine will learn about the industry and will tell that the industry acts in one and another specific way, and the particular company could be in a problem soon. So, and the fourth layer is the summary, where we summarize everything together, because the different layers will give us different feedback. We can make a different conclusions, and so, but we need to be responsible what I'm saying out actually. So the core of this issue is the classical balance sheet and profit loss statement analysis. We have liquidity ratios, we have profitability ratios, we have solvency ratios. This is just an example. Of course, if we go to industry specific, we go to more detail, and what's the current status is we're still building the model, and we don't know how we use that. But this is our basic. We start from liquidity ratios, so we go to solvency ratios, and then we go to profitability ratios. So here is the basic level. The first one, we call it manual. This is what should be important here is that we define the factors. These are the same ratios, rate of return, whatever it is. We compare against the sector. Sectors are different. Wholesale companies act in one way. The consulting companies, the ratios are totally different. So, and in addition, we put the industry structure. Let's say who talks to whom, who pays to whom. That's the basic. Okay, this is the machine learning stuff. the machine learning is already automated. The machine has our input, but the problem is that the machine does it automatically, but we still have a human input there. And this is how good we are to define this industry, but actually we don't know. And the next one is we go to artificial intelligence stuff. The difference is that the machine will look at the sector. We define the sector, machine will look at the sector, and machine will tell us what are the specifics of this sector. So we get the input from there, and then next slide we give the machine learning programs, and the machine learning already sectors out, the different clusters out, different clusters, and if the particular company belongs to a specific cluster, then we say that the potential between the insolvency or liquidity stuff, and we issue the warning. So this is all summarized, basic level, machine learning, artificial stuff, and the blue box summarizes it all, puts it all together. So when the result comes out. So what are we using here, and where our bottlenecks are? We're using this Estonian business classification to define the sectors, but this is not good enough. And in addition, we use this, we know who pays whom from statistics. We are Estonian statistics, we have a lot of information on anybody. So we can see who pays whom, what pays, how much pays. So we build the value chains. This is the same drawing in bigger fashion. And this is the screenshot. I have to apologize in Estonian, but this is a screenshot of our actual model we're building. And this the arrows are showing who pays whom. This is programmed in Java programming language, and the arrow shows that how money moves and the service returns, if any. The numbers mean this Estonian classification. This is an energy sector. The upper box shows the production, and the logistic is down there. And this is just an illustration. We're building a model now. We are building a prototype now, and we're trying to reach it up to this level. Does the machine can tell everything on anybody? And the outcome is we issue the warning. If you're a businessman, you're a business owner, you're a member of the board, you get as a warning as you get the business register. Today you didn't supply your annual report. The same kind of just a warning, just a note comes that your company can be in issue. That's the goal. We are building a prototype now, and there later will be information system. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if you have also posted questions. Technology is lagging behind sometimes, so I'm just going to browse to the right spot where we have it.
No problem.
Just give me a second.
We can manage.
I'm ready now. So I think we do have a few questions. Are there proven effective ways about how a company heading into trouble could be helped, or what sort of processes need to be in place so this early warning system would be helpful for companies?
This is the early warning system. I am representing Estonian statistics, but this is the all ministries are involved, and several consulting branches and support system is involved in general. And we have been discussed that if we have some classification or criteria, we find out some problematic companies, potentially problematic companies. This is the Estonian existing stuff should be somehow mobilized to help it. We are discussing it. We are working on that, but as this is in the process, we don't know where we reach to that. But this is the we see two center staffs. Okay, one is that we find out, and then other we need to help. This is we have two pillars in there, and that's clear. And we're working on that.
Okay, a few more questions from the audience. Where can businesses see their business health score daily? And will it be based on real-time economy data, as we're on a real-time economy?
It will be as real-time economy. We receive the data, because this is Estonians in the process, Estonian statistics. If we have based it on annual reports, you have 2 years lag actually to get the data. This is too long. We're working to get on-time data. We're working on that daily basis. But this will be the same environment you log into to submit your annual report in business registry. This is not, we're not building information system, we're building a prototype, but the discussions have been that you get your, not daily based, but if the warning needs to be given, it will be given the same environment. This is the situation.
It's an exciting topic because questions are popping up and being upvoted. I must try to stay on track here. Let's see which questions are still extremely relevant. Now, right now, most middle-sized or huge companies have their own business analytics department. So if the profitability is not as expected, they look into the cause of it by themselves. Now, how exactly business can benefit from it, especially taking into account the data lag, since financial data reported after the closings most of the time, and there's usually no desire nor resources to provide data in real time. Question from the audience.
Okay, we try to come over this data lag. As I said, if we have 1.5, 2 years old data, it's not so relevant. We're working on that. How does it help if we have on-time data? It helps. Some companies have, say, analytics. Some business owners and board of directors are looking, where other businesses don't. As much as we have businesses on the market, we have different businesses. So the World Bank is saying that we have to have this basic level for everybody. So if you're up of this level, it's just additional information for you. If you take care of your situation before, you never get this warning. But there is many other businesses on the market who don't care, don't understand, too much involved in everyday business. So it's important to have.
But if a company has not been doing fine for a couple of years, should it be issued a suggestion to start packing up?
There will be, we don't know how many warnings how many different kind of warnings we work out. But maybe they will be different, and maybe there will be a warning to pack yourself up and go home. Maybe will be 5 different. We're working on that because we are at the present stage. We are in the process. We try to put a machine to understand sectors, to define the sectors, to understand what we find from there, and I will try to complete this at the end of January next year. Then we have the basic prototype, and then all this associated parties, ministries, everybody comes together, we evaluate that, and we proceed further forward.
But what about companies that don't report any data at all? I mean, what do we do with those legal entities? Should they be closed?
Maybe they have a good situation. They don't receive also warnings. I think so. But this is another issue. It's outside of my scope, or this is warning scope, okay? Because there is some obligations from the law. You have to report. If you don't, okay? I know myself. It have been different. From time to time, you get penalties. You just warnings, whatever. It's changing. Okay, this is the government matter. How to do that? But the good side is you don't receive the warning then. Okay?
Well, the red light that's saying time's up has just started blinking. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, applause for Jaan.